Alright guys, it's Expolinus, and today I wanted to talk about some experiences I had with really top players in Kansas. I mean, I know they're not super, famous, like Mango or Armada famous, but I mean, it's like, for Kansas, it's just really good to play them. They're just really good players, and it's hard to imagine that there are better players out there than them, because they were just so good. I mean, it's just, I've never experienced players better than them. But let's just leave it at that. And yes, I like this matchup because Falcon is easy to pillar shine, waveland shine. So, oh yeah, I always read that wrong, VI. Oh, that's so supposed to, see, it's easy, but right now I'm just thrown off by everything. But, alright, so I'm going to start with some of the, from, skill down. So, obviously, the top player in Kansas is Dark Rain. There's just people who are, Dark Rain was just, he's just a different guy of his own, so I'll explain him in a sec. But the first player I want to talk about is probably the first player I ever played that was really experienced. He's a ranked player in Kansas. Oh yeah, and by the way, I may have not been ranked leaderboard-wise, but I played some of the top Falco players in Kansas, and I had whooped some of them. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, that was a little hard to get that Waveland shine out. Alright. So the first player I want to talk about is a Marth player. His name was Dinek. He's probably not the best Falco in Kansas, or not Falco, he's probably not the best Marth in Kansas, but he's really, I think he four-stocked me all games, because, the first time I played him, we had this really big tournament down at Gators, and I don't know if I told this in a previous stream, but we stopped going there to, Gators. Long story short, what really happened was they started having fallouts with them, but that's all. That's all I'm going to say, because I'll make it too long. I'll spend 5 minutes talking about it. But anyways, I played Dinek, and we played, and I was seeing everyone get whooped by him. I saw Nate, and I was like, oh, that can't be that bad. And keep in mind, I never played a top player before, so I didn't know what it was going to be like. But I saw him, he destroyed Nate. So I played him, and he had me in chain grab, and okay, so I'll explain with this map. So basically, there's two platforms on the side, and there's a center platform for most maps. And I just thought, alright, so basically, he kept me, he used up tilt, he used forward tilt, and he chain grabbed me on this platform right here, and I couldn't get off. And when I was on oh my gosh, that was good. Alright, and if I was in center stage, he would forward air me from here. He would dash attack me near these platforms, and then he would up tilt me and forward tilt me. And it just he would also kind of chain grab me in the center on other occasions. So I just found it really hard to get around. Recently I've gotten around it, but he still beats me 4-stock. Because he's Marth player, so I guess that's understandable. But shout out to the Dinek. He's a good guy, and what is it? Oh shoot, I messed up. Alright, but basically that was it for that player. Dinek was just a really nice guy, and for some reason he liked me, and he always wanted to play friendlies with me. He wanted to play friendlies with me on Hype Train 6. But I was so hungry, and I was in a bad mood. I didn't want to ruin the game for him. And I was like, you know what, I need to quit before I really get mad at him, because I don't like getting mad at players. There was one player that I always got mad at, and it's not fun. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I had to face him in a bracket, and it made me so mad. But, oh my gosh, these platform waveland shines are freaking weird. Alright, let me pause the game, guys, so I can play some more music. Oh, that's actually perfect. Oh, it's an ad first. Let's just leave it on. Oh, I couldn't figure out what to do that time. Alright, yeah, there we go. I wanted to play some Eminem. I'm just feeling Eminem right now. But I wanted to get some recording done before I have to go to work, or go to bed and then go to work tomorrow. But anyways, not important. So the next player I want to talk about is the second player I played. His name was Frizz. He was a Falco Fox main. Oh my god. I don't think he was maining Falco at the time. He was like a Fox Sheik main, I think. But I played him in bracket once. I beat this Samus player, and I was super stressed. And at the time, I was at the point where I didn't have medicine for my anxiety, and I was constantly shaking, and I was always sweating in matches. And I smelled like crap, like after my first tournament match, and it was super bad. So I just got really mad about that kind of stuff. But anyways, that's how I was. I was just super, like, and then, okay, I was just kind of stressed all the time. So, my second match, here comes Aiden, and I'll explain that in a sec, how that, or who he is. Actually, I'll explain that in another story. I just didn't get along with him, and his playstyle was wonky. No one else at our local liked him either, because he just did the same thing over and over, but somehow it worked. But anyways, so basically I was playing Frizz, and he was a Falco main, or he was playing Falco, and I was like, oh, and I was thinking, well, this guy's playing Falco. And then here comes Aiden, he's like, oh, that's the best Falco in Kansas. I was like, oh, that's nice. And I was like, so this is another chance I have to see what a ranked player is like, but this time he's playing Falco, so you know, I love Spacies. Let me show him who's boss. And this is around the time when I was stopped playing Doc so much, and I was more of a Fox, Doc main until I decided to just drop Doc, because I wasn't a Doc kind of guy. In fact, I think I could play him, but we might have to play 50 matches. But oh my god, this is one of my favorite songs. Why did I stop listening to it for a while? Oh, he wasn't going to be able to reach the second platform. Yeah. Anyways, I played Frizz, and he was like what I was doing just now. I think he was platform wave land shining me, and I couldn't get out of it. And I was like, holy shit! My pressure wasn't enough. I was a shield pressure back then, and I got in people's faces, but it wasn't enough. Like, I didn't feel, like, super trapped like I do when I played Denek. But he's a Mars player. That's different. I was more aggressive, so that gave me more of a chance against this Falco. But, oh my god, I still can't get over the fact that he was doing all that crap to me. But that's how I felt. Oh my gosh. I will never forget that. But Frizz was a good guy. I felt like he had good, confident posture. He was, like, super cocky. I mean, like, at Hype Train 6, he was just super, like, he's like, oh, I plan on beating Dark Rain today and getting into Grand Finals with Shinobi, because we all know Shinobi's going to always be in Grand Finals. But I thought that was a thing too. I was just complimenting them. I think that's how he brought it up. He was like, I was like, yeah, you're doing pretty good, dude. You should beat Dark Rain for me. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat Dark Rain, and I'm gonna be in Grand Finals with Shinobi. And I told my friend Dylan that, and he was like, nah, Frizz in Grand Final, yeah, right, bro. But funny thing is that he actually ended up in Grand Finals. So I thought that was pretty funny, because I was actually right about something. I was always, like, I had this uncanny ability to be really cocky, but at the same time, sometimes it actually came true when people used to bash on me for it. Oh my god. So that's what inspired me to learn Wave Land Shine and Pillar Shine. Because it was just like, holy crap, people are doing this, they're Pillar Shining me, they're Wave Land Shine, I want to learn that. So that's what I did, that's how I learned it, and I'm one of the most technical players in my locals. They still beat me, by the way, because I play so good that they just learn how to play around it, and they just do a whole lot better with everyone else who does the same thing. So that was my experience with Frizz. I tried to friendly him once, and it was funny because Frizz was like, he was getting ready to go into a friendly, and I walked in front of someone's setup and accidentally unplugged it, and they were like, dude! And I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad, and Frizz just walks back to his setup. He's like, I'm not playing that. And then, I played Frizz, or at Hype Train 6, my friend Dylan decided to play Frizz because I kept talking about him to him, and that was the part where Dylan was just super cocky about everything, which is a good thing because how else was he supposed to have confidence, you know? If he was just entering competitive Smash too, because he told me that EJ and him didn't really play competitive Smash a whole lot, and they were hesitant when I asked them to join our tournaments. So he was just daredeviling, Dylan was, and he had really good reads on Frizz, but Frizz had picked FD. I could tell Dylan was so sad, or pissed off or whatever. Oh my god, my tech is so weird. Yeah. I still like my tech though, it's so good, oh my gosh. Oh, oops. Yep, fix a mistake. Hold on guys, let me put on another song. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. I've heard this one before. Alright. So basically, he played Frizz, and he was like, Frizz was smash-DIing everything Dylan was doing. Oh my. He was smash-DIing, he was laser spamming Dylan, and I felt like at any moment Dylan was gonna fucking snap. He was so, I felt so bad for him, because he's a good guy at heart, but he's just super cocky. I think that was his downfall. Dylan's the next Mango, definitely. Because Dylan's got some skill, but sometimes his head is bigger than his hands. So, he's a good guy, though. Him and EJ. I think EJ, and I'm not saying this to be a dick, but EJ's a lot better dude. They're both pretty good guys, though. And along with my other Smash friends, I just wish I didn't argue with them so much. Damn. But, that was my experience with Frizz. We played a whole lot. I think he was at every Hype Train I went to. Even the first one that I went to. It was like the Hype Train 3rd, or whatever. That was when I was starting to go to really big locals. Like, down in... And where Lux Fukuto used to play a whole lot, so... But... It's funny, though, because, But, my next encounter I want to talk about... The next person I want to talk about is, like, the second to last is Shinobi. He's a ranked player. Actually, maybe it was Shinobi who played Sheik. I don't know. I thought it was Frizz, but maybe it's Shinobi. I'll have to look that up. Or ask him. He's on my Facebook page. Anyways... Shinobi is named Austin Kent, and he's one of my favorite players that I encountered in Kansas, because he's just a good guy, he had really good attitude, and he was a Fox player, so that made me even more, like, just, wow. A really good Fox player, and he's really, like, a lot of Melee players are real nice. I've come to find that a lot of the players who play certain characters, it says a whole lot about their personality. But Shinobi was confident, he was cocky, just like... Well, he was confident, not much cocky. Oh, that's supposed to be a down tilt. So, Shinobi was confident, but he wasn't as cocky as, like, Frizz. Frizz was just like Dylan, his head's bigger than his hands. But for a good reason, he has an actual, like, legitimate reason as to why he can be cocky, because he deserves to. And I'm not saying Dylan doesn't, and I'm not calling him bad, I'm just saying that, as of now, he's just not at the type of tech skill that he can just do some of that kind of stuff. I'm not even at that level, and that's sad, because I can do all this tech, but I'm not, like, I wouldn't stand a chance against some of these people. But that's the real truth of it. None of us will probably do really good. We're all destined for something. Because a lot of the players at my locals down in Paradise, we were just really good, and we're going places. I can tell. Malcolm especially. He's a little slow on the tech, but I feel like he knows a whole lot more than he's leading. Play Falcon because I feel like it. But oh yeah, that reminds me. I've been trying to pick up on Falcon just for Dylan because I know he won't. Or I know he kind of has a thing against Spaceys. Not a thing. It's more like a. He just feels like Falcon is the better character, which I don't blame him. I feel like Tim feels the same way about his characters, and I feel the same way about Fox and Falco. Like, it's just a personal opinion, so it's alright. But anyways, I also kind of wanted to pick up on Falcon anyways. That was my thing, is I just wanted to master a whole lot of characters. Because it's nice to have options, you know? Oh, he landed a lot faster. But, again, so I'm getting way off topic. I need to talk about Shinobi. So, basically, I met Shinobi once. I had heard a whole lot of things from him at Hype Train 3 and 5. No, not 5. It was 4, actually, I think. Because 5 I couldn't make it to. I remember because I was out of town. So, I heard about Frizz, and I was like, hey, which one's Frizz, guys? Where's Frizz? Because I want to play him now. Or not Frizz, Shinobi. Where's Shinobi? Because I want to play against him. I've never seen him play, and I've heard good things, and I just need his help learning how to do certain things in Melee. Because I had heard things like, oh, you know, he's an experienced player, and he tells Michael a whole lot of stuff, and Michael's basically someone who teaches us a whole lot of stuff. So that's what I was interested in. I was just interested in learning a whole lot of stuff about my character that, you know, Michael couldn't teach me, because Michael was moderately good. Oh my gosh. But, Michael was just, he wasn't at a level to where he could help me with my tech. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than him. I might be, I might not be, I don't know how he plays right now. He's currently retired, but that would make sense. But, at that time, I was getting a whole lot of tech that just, like, I needed to learn what to do with it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have all this tech and nothing to back it up with. Or no one to teach me how to use it, you know? Alright, this is one of my favorite stages. Oh, and I don't have all stages unlocked. That's my bad, guys. That's computer issues and game issues. Oh my gosh, that was perfect except for that last wave dash. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. He was gonna down air me from ledge. Why not me? Well, I suppose it was kind of low though. I keep forgetting to up smash. That's an important thing with Fox, is to up smash after Drill Shine. Yeah, but I met Shinobi and I played him and he destroyed me. Like most players, top players I've played, I've at least taken a stock or two off of. I have never, ever, ever taken a single stock off of Shinobi. It just made me want to play him more. But that was my experience with it. It was just brief. He was a nice guy, and I was like, hey, ask him a couple of questions about top players, because he seemed to be friends with a lot of them. And at the time, I was trying to get a whole lot of Facebook friends who played Smash Brothers, just so I could, you know, ask for help whenever I have it, or need help. Which reminds me, I have Jefferson McDaniel on Facebook. And that's Dewan, by the way. Or, Shroom. I have him on my Facebook now, and I'm proud of that, because he's a good guy, he's a nice guy, he's chill. But most importantly, most top 10 players I message just don't talk to me. So I was there and I asked Shinobi, I was like, hey, so what's Mango like? He's like, oh, he's a good guy. He's like, Mango's nice and he's good sporting. I was like, oh, that's nice. Did he play Falco against you because you play Fox? He's like, no, he played Fox. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, at Evo? Yeah, he played Fox. I was like, huh, okay, that's weird. Mango's not much of a Fox matchup. He was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going through his mind. But that was my experience. This is not playing. This is not good. Alright, let's play Eminem Lose Yourself, because I want to. Alright. So, I'm going to talk about Dark Rain. There's a whole lot to the backstory that kind of explains his his behavior. Alright, so I knew Dark Rain because I had heard good things about him. I first heard about him from my friend Malcolm, and from a tournament we were supposed to go to, but I was never able to make it. And besides, DI or die was just kind of horrible anyways. But at that time, I was having troubles going to tournaments. So basically, I heard about him and it was like, oh, Dark Rain will be signing controllers. I was like, oh, that's nice. Guess what? I can't go, so now I'm salty. I need to get used to the tech again. But on the surface here. Oh, that reminds me, I have work tomorrow. Falcon is so hard to kill with back air. I know it's effective, but he's hard to kill in general. But, that reminds me, I was going to continue about that. Anyways, so I knew him, and I was like, oh, okay, he's the best player in Kansas. He's a Falcon main, that's nice. And I just, I didn't acknowledge it until I went to my first real tournament, which was Hype Train 3. It was on a Sunday, I believe. So, basically I went to Hype Train, or it was on a Saturday, my bad. This Sunday was the day before school started. So, I went to Hype Train 3, and I saw him playing a setup. I was like, is that him? And he was like, yeah, that's Dark, and my friends was like, yeah, that's Dark Rain. I was like, oh, I want to get a match against him. And I went up against him, or I went to him and was like, hey, can I have a matchup? And he's like, yeah, sure, that's all good. No, he wasn't that. He's like, okay. That was about it. I was making him sound a little more like Dark Rain has trust issues. Oh, fuck. I accidentally killed myself. But, that Dark Rain has trust issues. I've heard things I've heard rumors about it, but the thing I know for sure is that someone openly stole one of his controllers from his house. And it was a really good controller, too, so I kind of felt bad for the guy. He just doesn't open up to anyone in matches. So just, I'm playing him. Oh my god. He was like a much better version of Dylan at the time than he was now. And Dylan's good, so that means something. But I was playing him as Fox, because I could only play Fox at the time. But I played him, and he just had a super good ledge guard against me, and I was never good at getting on stage anyways. That was like my worst feat. I have to stay on stage, otherwise I'm not making it back. But, so he had a super good large guard against me, and then one of the games, I actually killed him once, but he accidentally SD'd. So for the longest time, I used to be so excited about that. I was like, oh my god, I took 2 stock off of him. That is so cool. But usually Dark Rain, I was told Dark Rain doesn't even do friendlies very often. Except, okay, so another occurrence I had with him, he just plays the game. and he just like, yeah, he has his own things. But I played him once at Hype Train 6. I played him in PM, and he played Ganondorf. He always whooped me though. He played Ganondorf, and I played Fox, and I was doing crappy in PM, so I felt like I could have beat him, but I felt like he was going easy on me at the same time. I don't know. But I played him, and like, we accidentally selected PictoChat. He's like, alright, let's go. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? I think I've corrupted Dark Rain. I've corrupted him with the Smash 4 crap. But anyways, not important, because all the Smash 4 maps are horrible. Oh, fuck. Alright, but, so I played Dark Rain, and like, trying to remember what I was going to say. So like, I played him another time. I think it was when he lost to Frizz. Like, at Hype Train 6, Shinobi and Frizz were in Grand Finals, but Frizz had to face, Shinobi, not Shinobi, Frizz had to face Dark Rain, and Dark Rain was, playing Falcon. Because he secondaries Falco in main, in, Melee. Or at least in Kansas, anyways. But, oops. I gotta hurry up and make this short. Alright, so basically, I played him, and he was just like, he wasn't responding to some of my friendly invites, and what I mean by that is, like, I was trying to be nice to him, and he just wasn't, like, accepting it. He was just quiet the whole match. But, anyways, Frizz made him rage. He got mad with his controller, and then he just, like, went off out of the room for a sec. I don't know what it was, but he was really mad. Comes back in the room still mad, and he just takes it out on me. And what I mean by that is I asked him, hey, can we play Melee? And then he just grabs his controller and we find a setup. And he's just like, he was taunting me in the match, and he was just like humiliating me and stuff in the match. Like, it's hard to explain. He wasn't physically humiliating me or verbally. He was just like humiliating me in the game. Which was just kind of mean. Oh, nice. Nympho approach. Alright guys, I'm gonna play, but that's my story. I'm gonna play Jigglypuff, and then we can just end this video. Thanks for watching, by the way. It's just like, it's good to have you few viewers that I have. Can't believe I selected Falco for this. This is so bad. Alright, but that concludes my video. Thanks for watching, guys.